call for the big curveball from a major league pitcher?
9,000 miles behind the pitch.
Know how to say the whole alphabet? With only your fingers?
Would you know what to do if you were out of gas? Out in the middle of the desert. And you couldn't get through to anybody? Help!
3, 2, 1. Contact is the secret. It's the moment when everything happens. Contact is the answer. It's the reason why everything happens. Contact. Let's make contact. 3, 2, 1. Contact.
Human beings use human speech to communicate with each other. Can you imagine how confusing this world would be if we didn't have words to use to communicate with each other? Excuse me. Hello?
Is this Gene Wilder?
Oh, hello.
You owe me money, and I want it now.
Would you hold on just 1 minute, please?
Are you there? Listen, Wilder.
This is good timing.
You said it last
This man wants to know why I haven't paid my bill. Now watch me. I'm going to use human speech to explain to him what he wants to know.
That's the limit. That's it.
Hello there.
Listen, Wilder.
This is Gene Wilder, yes.
Know it.
And I want you to know that I sent out the check this afternoon. You will get the check at your office tomorrow morning, the latest. That's a promise. I see. Okay, thank you. The nice man said that if he doesn't receive the check by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, he's going to come to my house and smash my face in. He used human speech.
Communication.
Hey, where's Trini?
On the desert. You know, foot to the firewall at that dune buggy rally. You were supposed to gas up the car for her.
You, maybe. Oh, boy. What I think what we have here is a lack of communication.
Help!
As everyone knows, early communications began with early man. It took many forms.
Hello, this is General Custer. Is your wife home?
It's for you.
Priscilla, have you seen my scalp?
I don't like the sound of those drums.
Hey, man, that's not the regular drummer, you know what I mean?
And as communications became more complicated,
I think you misspelled pyramid.
hieroglyphics worked, and eventually the picture symbols developed into our alphabet. This was a more accurate form of communication, and with the invention of paper, mail was much lighter to deliver. The Pony Express helped carry messages across the country. It was like our present-day post office, only faster. But with the invention of the telegraph, the Pony Express was out of business.
Sir, Mr. Roth had to cancel his appointment. He's ill.
Oh, quickly, send this message. What hath Roth got?
And soon the telegraph was supplemented by the telephone.
You don't say. You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it? He didn't say.
And coming right on the heels of the telephone was another kind of communication.
And what did you say you called this thing, Mr. Marconi?
I call it radio.
Well, how does it work?
You just can't buy a better deodorant soap than Diet.
And before too long, man learned to put pictures with his radio, and suddenly we had television.
Here's Johnny.
And if I am elected, I promise not only to put a chicken in every pot, I promise to legalize the container. And furthermore, I'll increase decreases.
And as the future draws nigh, who knows what marvelous new means of communication will be coming our way.
If I am elected, I promise each and every one of you that I will do the...
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. It's just words. Who needs them?
Everybody. You need words. You need words just to say, who needs them?
But who needs them? I mean, a word is only a sign. It's like a sign you make with your voice. We make lots of other signs all the time. You know, silently.
Who's doing all the talking?
I'm trying to tell you. Don't talk. Say more.
Oh, yeah, sure.
See? You're still doing it.
Okay. You want signs? I'll give you signs. The real big league stuff.
Don't be talking about me now. I ain't got no money.
This is Cam. You want pictures of you?
I ain't got no drive license.
Just like you talking.
Ain't got
No, it wouldn't hurt. I'm good, too. Besides, you better keep a hat on, because if you don't, I can shave it off with a baseball.
Oh, yeah?
That's
All right,
right.
we'll see.
We'll see.
Get the bat now. You got
Come
your ball?
on, clown.
You got your ball?
I got the ball.
All
We get the ball. Let's go. I get you a back, too.
Okay.
Oh, you doing okay? I got it.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for you, Roy. Just put it right about
You
here.
want ballers, don't you? You got to try to hit this. Tell you about this big.
Just put it right here, and everything will be fine, all right? You just put it right there. All right.
9,000 miles behind the pitch.
All right. Got you now, Roy. Hear me, Roy? Ah! Put it
Why
right
you
down
wanted
behind
it, man?
here, all right?
I can throw it right down the middle and you still can't hit it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. What's that?
Hey, man, you're not supposed to know what's that.
No, I want to know what he's throwing so I can hit the ball, all right?
Oh, this is supposed to mean curveball.
Curveball, huh? All right. Think I can do it? See if I can hit a curve then. Oh! Alex, there's no way I'm gonna hit that ball. Not a chance. Why don't you just yell it out? I'm not gonna hit it out anyhow.
Well, I will show you what happened if we would have yelled that out.
All right. Get Steve in here. See what you can do.
Okay, Roy, throw me a fastball.
Yeah!
Nice shot. Excellent, Steve. Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
The only thing about this, if I know what pitches are coming, I'll be able to hit about, say, 600, 500 home runs. You know, it's just, if I know when they're going to throw a curveball or a fastball, I'll be able to hit the ball much better.
Right. So you could hit it almost every time then, right? A home run.
Every time.
Yeah.
I know what's coming.
Uh-huh. What are some of the signals you have?
Okay, let me show you. 90% of the pitches, they use number 1 for fastball.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 for curveball, that means the ball's gonna break down.
Right.
Number 3, slider, supposed to break to the side a little bit.
Right.
Got 4, or wiggle, that means change, you know, change speed.
If you've got a guy out there on second base, can he see your signals and then steal your signals?
Yeah, that's why you gotta make sure to get together with the pitcher and change the sign. Like, we can say, example, when we got man in second, we gotta use second sign.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like, if I want you to throw me a fastball, and then I go 2, 1, 3, 4, because 1 means the fastball, and the second sign is the fastball.
So, for instance, if he was going to throw a curveball, he could go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And if he knows it's the second signal, then the other signals don't make any difference. I got your number, Jackson. Just put it here, and everything will be fine.
All right, we'll see then.
All right?
All right, here it comes.
I told you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
Big deal.
Not a bad shot.
No, I mean big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some kids can do the whole alphabet. I mean, that's actually how they talk. These children play just like children everywhere, yet I know that they're deaf. How is it that they know what each other is saying?
Well, in the first place, they're communicating with sign language, just like normal hearing children do. We use a simple alphabet, just like I'm using now.
Can you show me the alphabet?
Fine, it's very easy.
Let's see.
First, you keep your palm out, and for A, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. If you can do that fast, you have a good future ahead of you.
I get a job
A,
here.
B, A, B, C, D, E, beautiful, F, G, H,
H,
I, J,
J,
K,
K,
L,
L,
M,
M.
N, O. No, O, make
Oh,
a
no,
perfect
no, no.
O like
O.
that. O.
O.
P.
P.
Q.
Q.
R.
Makes a difference.
F. T. U. V. W. X. X, X, X.
Curl the finger.
Y. Z.
Z.
Ah. And then there are simple signs like you and me, my, yours. Many signs are very natural, like car, aeroplane, helicopter.
What's that?
Well, that's a sign for the word and.
Oh, and.
You and me. Try that.
You and me?
Sweetheart.
You and me? You and
love
me?
birds talking together.
How you do that? Oh.
See that? Okay. Now spell your name just once.
Okay.
Fast.
Fast way. L-I-S-A.
Beautiful.
We have a new girl with us today. And there she is, right? And her name is Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. Can you say that? Let me hear you. Good morning, Lisa. Okay. Jan, can you say Lisa? I want to hear you. Lisa. 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 There's no K. No. Sa. Jan, pay attention. No.
What are these boxes that you have on and that the kids wear? What do they do?
Well, this is an amplifier, and they wear units with ear molds and a receiver. And I talk into this, and it's picked up by the microphone, and it's amplified, and it goes through their box. And each box is set for each child, because some of them have a little more hearing than others. Come here.
So they can sort of hear what you're saying?
Well, some of them will only hear just sound or feel a vibration. Some of them will hear some speech. What is the weather today? You asked them. No, you forgot your verb. What is? Today. Today. Okay, come here.
But people forget that sign language is in your face to show your mood, too. Just like if you feel sick, you don't say, I feel sick. You say, I feel sick. And if you're angry, you show you're angry. I'm very angry.
Right.
And then, if you get a headache, you say, I have a headache. You say, I have a headache. A lot of signs are in your face. That's what I'm trying to tell you about sign language. How beautiful it is to watch a person. You can show everything on your face.
I want you to sit still, okay? Just wait. How do you spell that? Think. A.
I guess being deaf doesn't mean you can't talk to your best friend. And you know, I was a little jealous that I couldn't understand their joke. But really, I want to thank you for today. It was a very nice experience for me to see what goes on here, because I never knew about deaf people. I always was kind of afraid.
That's okay, Alyssa. It's my pleasure to have you here.
My pleasure, too.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Good. I don't know.
What?
I still think words are better than all these hand signals.
Yeah, but suppose you didn't have either. Mouth or hand? Suppose you didn't have either. Could you communicate? I can't hear you, Mark.
Come on, no way. What?
You scared it.
What'd I do?
I don't know. I guess he's shy.
We didn't get through.
You sure didn't.
Well, so how do you?
Like always, Mark. There's so many ways.
How many ways to say I love you are there underneath the sun? We could take a day to count them and not think of everyone. We can write it, type it, carve it on a board or in a stone. Tap it out in dots and dashes, say it on the telephone. Mothers say it to their children with a look, a touch, a smile. Children say it to each other, everyone in his own style. How many ways to say I love you are there underneath the sun? We could take a day to count them and not think of everyone. In the spring, a bright May basket could be hung upon your door in the language of the flowers, pledging love forevermore. There could be a heart of scarlet on a paper valentine. There could be the words I love you, or the same thing in a sign. How many ways to say I love you are there underneath the sun? We could take a day to count them and not think of everyone. Fathers say it in a lesson with a hammer or a pole. Gramps and grandmas with a story or a lick out of a bowl. Animals can understand us when we tell them with a touch, and their tongues and tails will answer that they care for us as much. How many ways to say I love you are there underneath the sun? We could take a day to count them and not think of everyone. There is sitting close together, there are gems and wedding bands. And if sometimes there is silence or a person shies away, it may only mean he loves you more than he knows how to say. How many ways to say I love you are there underneath the sun? We could take a day to count them and not think of everyone.
Mark, that was a dumb move.
I'm sorry,
What's the matter?
Trini.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. Nothing could happen. But it could.
We'd have heard.
Yeah, right. Then why haven't we heard from her?
She's out of communication.
Not even a postcard? She could at least write. Lisa,
Mark, who have you got?
we have got to find out where Trini is. Any rumors, word of mouth? We've got to keep our eyes peeled and our ears perked.
Mark, who is this?
Dr. Rolls.
What's he doing here?
Lisa, Dr. Rolls is Ms. Joyce Rolls?
Not Royce?
No, Joyce. She's our new communications consultant.
Do we need one?
She comes highly recommended.
Oh, yeah? By who?
The Bloodhound Gang.
Right now, I'm really beginning to worry.
You mean about Trini?
Yeah. You think she's really...
Lost? Yes.
Poor Trini. "321 Contact" is a production of the Children's Television Workshop.